Bam and Coach Block. Thankful for both of these programs. Through these Coach Block experiences the last 3 weeks, I've learned 3 things about a man. I've learned to better myself as a man. There are different types of a man. A man can be vulnerable.
What time is it?
Sankofa time.
Brothers, are you ready?
Sankofa ready.
Brothers, are you ready?
Sankofa ready.
Warriors, are you ready?
Sankofa ready.
Warriors, are you ready?
Sankofa ready.
Who are we?
Men of the past, living in the present, moving towards the future.
Who are we?
Men of the past, living in the present, moving towards the future.
Sankofa program, it did a lot for me. I grew up in the streets. All I really knew was the streets. I had bad habits in the street with dealing and getting into a lot of other stuff in the streets. But joining the Sankofa program and understanding like those are not the characteristics of a man, it really made me realize like the streets is no good. I need to fall back and focus more academically wise. I think every black man, Latino man, they should really get to feel the Sankofa power because it's real good for the soul. In a big sense, and I mean it deeply, say that the Sankofa program saved my life.
And the notion of footprints and footsteps is basically, as Ron was saying, having this vision of looking to our past to see where we've been, looking around to see where we are, and looking ahead to see where we're going to go. And so oftentimes history is presented in such a way that it's untouchable, but it's also unrelatable. We started fusing rhyme and spoken word and doing art and different things like that. So what you are going to hear is what we call these young kings' first voice.
They say they're getting you ready for life, but what life? The hard knock life. The life where you have to carry a knife because your brother's too scared to fight, and the ones you go to school with have to sell at night. They teach you what they want and not what you need. They don't know what happens at home. They see what they want to see. They know you're in the class, but they don't know what you want to be. So how can they really help you to succeed? So you tell me, does your teacher know what you want to be? Are you really learning what you need to succeed? See, where I grew up, you have 2 choices. It's the book life or the street life. And see, it's about that time where I choose the battle I want to fight. Every day I walk home from this place they say I need, and all I see is the things I wish I didn't have to see. Like my boys on the corner asking if you need that weed. Then I go home and I deal with my mom's who's barely ever home because she works 2 jobs just trying to keep the lights on. Some nights we don't even have food because her check ain't come in yet. Then I think about what I want to be in life. See, I want to make it big and have a nice crib so my kids don't have to worry about the lights or what's for dinner every night. But yet they tell me they're getting me ready for life. But they didn't get me ready for the life that I live every night.
Baku, menu, mensa. Baku, menu, mensa.
Next up, Joshua.
I appreciate how I am able to be seen as present. Without men like Frederick Douglass, you wouldn't be able to feel my presence. I truly am thankful for everything that I've been provided, but as a black man in this society, it's hard to be excited.
I wasn't really in tune with my feelings, and because of that, I wasn't really in tune with myself, so I wasn't really based within any expression. But through that program, I really got to know that myself, and not only myself, but my peers, we have a lot to say.
We set the stage with the walk of integrity, where you'll see our young men in the demonstration of their walk, the attributes, the qualities, and their developing missions start to make a declaration today. And that declaration is to be men. That declaration is to be men of honor, to be men of integrity, to men that will make a difference.
In reality, limitations are, instilled in the person's mind, not yours. And so it's up to you, to go beyond and above, those limitations.